The line following code starts in the main function on the left. This section shown is the initialization stage of main, where variables are set and processor functions are started. Go is a variable that is used only during this section, so the robot waits for a startup sequence of lights and sounds. The lights and sound function, shown on the right, is where this sequence is programmed. Towards the end, it sets go to 1, which then breaks out of the repeat block in main. After the startup sequence, the program starts 3 processor functions. The 2 that are important for the functionality of the code are QTIS and CT. The QTIS function is in charge of the sensing of the robot and repeatedly stores the values of the sensors in a 4-bit binary variable called item. The CT function, which stands for count, adds 1 to a variable WT every second. This functions as a slow clock. Both of these variables are crucial to the proper functioning of the execution section of main. The rest of the initialization section defines a few more variables, most notably min speed, which is the slowest speed each motor will spin. The execution section of main, shown in the upper left, is where the physical behavior of the robot is programmed. It contains 4 functions: set to figure 8, forward, 180, and follow line. The order in which these instructions are called dictates the path the robot will take. The set to figure 8 function contains 3 instructions: a turn instruction, a drive forward instruction, and another turn instruction. This will get the robot from the starting square onto the figure 8, where it can follow the line and complete the rest of the code. After almost every follow line function, the forward function is called. This drives the robot forward at minimum speed until the sensors are not all sensing dark surfaces beneath them. The 180 function is called in the middle of the execution section and simply turns the robot 180 degrees so that it follows the line backwards from what it just did. The last function, follow line, is the most important and complex part of the code. This is where the item and WT variables are used the most. The first thing this function does is reset the WT variable to 0. This resets the slow clock from earlier. It also sets a variable called EX to 0. Both of these are used at the end of the function to break out of the forever loop. Inside the forever loop, the variable item is used to decide the behavior of the robot. Most of these cases simply tell the robot to drive forward, but a few, such as 1000 and 0001, tell the robot to turn right or left while driving forward. The most important 2 cases are 0000 and 1111. 0000 is when none of the sensors detect the line. This is basically panic mode, and the robot will turn in the direction that it last saw the line. This direction is stored in the Boolean variable dir, where 0 means right and 1 means left. If 1111 is detected, it is assumed that the robot is over the central block and the EX variable is set to true. If both the EX variable is true and the robot has followed the line for at least 10 seconds, then it breaks out of the function to continue the code.